Hello DIY Glamettes, welcome back to Glam Queen of DIY, and if you're new here, welcome. Now today's video will be a vlog video. We're going to be talking about starting a YouTube channel. Now if that sounds like something you're interested in, make sure you stay tuned. Now don't forget, like the video, subscribe to this channel, and turn on your post notifications. Alright, let's get started. Hello DIY Glamettes, welcome back to Glam Queen of DIY, and if you're new, welcome. I'm so glad you joined us today. Welcome to your first day of April, so happy April, happy April Fool's Day. But we're starting off April with a vlog. We're doing a little something different for Vita for 2022, and Vita is only vlog every day. April, you will be getting content every single day for Vita from Glam Queen of DIY. And two, I just want to tell everyone thank you for all of your love and support. I truly appreciate it. I've been reading all of the emails that I've been getting. I'm also looking at what you're wanting to see for us content wise. I do hear you loud and clear that you want the decor on the decor, and you gave me a couple of exceptions, and I'm thankful for that feedback. And this portion of the video is sponsored from the Reserve. My package came like this. Now the Reserve, what they want to do is they want to simplify what you put in your body, and their mission is to offer quality ancient superfoods to incorporate in your routine to become the healthiest version of yourself. These are simple, nutritious, nutrient powerhouses full of fibers, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. And they have the secret to a healthy lifestyle starts with healthy nutrition, less processed food, and more superfoods. Now, I received these hair, skin, and nail gummies. They are sugar-free and gluten-free. They have strawberry flavor. They always let you know their market. I also received this super hand sanitizer with alcohol, witch hazel, and 5 essential oils. And you guys, I have been using this, and I promise you I do love it. At first I felt like I had to get used to the witch hazel smell, but I promise you, you guys, you will love this hand sanitizer. It doesn't dry out your hand as well like regular alcohol sanitizer does, so I highly recommend it. Now, far as my superfoods, I did go with, that blue spirullo. Now the blue spirullo is plant-based superfood powder, 100% natural vibrant color. The color is very blue, you guys. It helps with memory and gut health. It's a powerful antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties. It's certified vegan-free, gluten-free, non-GMO, and keto-friendly. Then I also have the organic maca, which is another plant-based superfood. It balances your mood, increases your energy, fights stress, rich in antioxidants and nutrients, endurance booster. Now that blue spirullo is easy to mix in your drinks, but this maca, it has a slightly earthy taste with a nutty undertone, and you can mix this in your food as well. It is a adaptogen powder. It's full of B1, B2, C, and E vitamins. It does boost your energy level and balance your hormone levels. Then we have the organic ashwagandha. It is also plant-based, USDA organic, balance your mood, increases your energy, fights stress, helps reduce blood sugar levels, helps increase muscle strength. It's vegan, non-GMO, and gluten-free. Now this one has a kind of a bitter with an earthly undertone taste as well. You can mix this in your food, or you can make a drink, but I do recommend mixing this one with your food, you guys. All of the ingredients that they use to put in this superfood is here. They do pull their plants from different places. They pull them from the place that they're actually originally grown to give you the best of what you need. Most of these still are soy free and sugar free and dairy free and caffeine free. You guys, please make sure you check out that link. Now here I'm showing you what these skin and nail vitamins look like. You guys, they have a strawberry flavor. I promise you, I've been using these, and I will tell you, after I started using them, within 1 week my nails actually started to grow. My nails are very brittle and soft, but they actually strengthen my nail. I do recommend all of them. Please do make sure you check out the reserve link down in my description. You guys, I am on a healthy journey. I'm taking back this body of mine, and it requires me to do something different. Now let's get right back to the scheduled video. Now what we're going to be doing today is I'm going to give you kind of a small bit of get to know me. And once again, we're going to be doing video vlog every day for April for this month. And we're doing some channel changes as well. I do want you to know too, you guys, this video is actually pre-recorded. You know, I know you're not going to see this video till April the 1st, but it is actually my February the 12th. So I'm actually batch filming, you guys. Now, which brings me to the get to know me. Now, a lot of you guys have been asking questions in my emails I'm getting. You wanting to know what's your first steps to starting a YouTube channel, about being consistent, how do you get your channel to grow and all that. I'm going to give you some of that information for starting a YouTube channel, but I'm incorporate a little bit to get to know me with it, so my channel will actually make sense. And that is. So with that being said, now you guys, I uploaded my very first video on January the 19th of 2020. That's right, January the 19th of 2020. I have been in this now for 2 years, and you guys, let me tell you something up front. Now, if you have been wondering or wanting to start a YouTube channel, you guys, there's no time to start than your present time. I promise you, as long as you still put it off, you're going to still come right back to the same thing. Just if you're thinking about starting a channel, go ahead and start a channel. Now, what I do want you to do is this. If you do decide that you're going to go ahead and jump in that boat and start your YouTube channel, drop me a comment once you create that channel on this video here. I took the leap. Now, when I say I took the leap, that will send me straight to your channel to make sure I want to see what you're going to be putting out. So go ahead and take that leap and put out your content. Now, I will tell you now, my tidbit of advice for starting a YouTube channel is, you know, if you have to know me, I am a research girl. I like to know what I'm doing, the what, the when, the how, and the where. I need to know that. That's just myself. But you should know that you need to do your proper research when you are going to start a channel. You need to know, number one, what is your niche? What do you like to do? What do you not like to do? If you're going to do a YouTube channel, I would fully recommend that you do a channel on something that you really like and really love to do. Now, you can be gifted in an area. And if you really don't love that thing, you're going to sporadically give it content. Your whole heart won't be in it, and it shows in all of the videos. So make sure it's something you love after you get ready to start the channel. Now, my next piece of advice for starting a channel is this. Make sure you choose a very high targeted name. You know, and the backstory is when I first started my channel, my original channel name was I'm Me, I'm Myself, and I'm DIYing it. That's what everybody in my family knew me as. Even though that was dear to me, on the platform, the algorithm couldn't identify the channel, which I went through several name change. I condensed that down to Me, Myself, DIYing it. Then I went from Me, Myself, DIY because it started to pick up traction, but not well. Then I went to Queen of DIY. And I began to still pick up a little more traction. And from Queen of DIY, because that channel actually registered about 10 or 15 other channels on top of mine. And I went back because at this point I've been looking at it strategically from a business standpoint. And I wanted my name not only to be high targeted, tag targeted, but I wanted also that once the algorithm hears certain words, it would direct you to my channel. That is a bit of advice. That's free for you. But I changed it over to Glam Queen of DIY. And I will tell you, after I made that name change, you guys, it probably was within about that first 30, 35 days, I saw a major difference in my channel. So make sure if you're going to go ahead and jump in that boat and go ahead and get your YouTube channel, make sure you use a very good name. And I wanted to condense it because the I'm me, I'm myself, and I'm DIY was so long. My channel, if you were looking at a video, you could never get my full name. Now listen, you guys, I am a symmetrical girl, but I am a girl that has to see. I am sort of like the visionaries. I got to be able to see something. And with me, with my channel name, when you would come to my channel, you could never fully see my channel name. So every time it was this and down, this and down, this and down. Which when I did go with the final name, Glam Queen of DIY, I really didn't want to do that because I still wanted it condensed. I was trying to get that name up under 12 characters, but it still works. So please make sure when you're choosing a name, choose a name that actually does fit what you're doing, but also is tag targeted to make the algorithm identify you over everybody else on this platform. It is a lot. It's millions of people on this platform. So you got to tell the algorithm, hey, when you hear this, I need you to direct people to me. So that's another bit of information too. Then to everyone, I will tell you now, if you're going to do content, and if you want to start a channel, is be consistent. I would tell you up front, if you want to start a channel, and if it's going to be a hobby, it doesn't matter. Just do whatever. The name, none of that has to matter if this is your hobby. But if you're going to take YouTube serious and you wanted to turn it into a brand, because I like the word brand, because everything you get when you get a brand is, I'm going to always be giving you something. I'm always giving you so you can identify who I am, what I am, and what I'm selling or what I'm giving to you. So, with that being said, if you're going to build a brand, you need to be consistent. Consistency is key no matter what. It pays to be consistent in life. It pays to be consistent as a friend. It pays consistent to be a spouse. It pays to be consistent as a parent. It pays to be consistent on your job. Whatever you do, be very consistent. And what do you mean by being consistent here on the YouTube? You're just uploading videos, right? Yes, that's what we're doing per se, but being consistent is this. You know when I'm uploading, and a lot of times you're going to know exactly what I'm uploading. You heard me right. You know when. Like if you come to the channel now, the Glam Queen upload dates, everybody knows it's Tuesday, Thursday, Fridays, and Sundays. I do interchange my date because I follow my analytics because your days change. And I go out the targeted days. But when you're consistent, if you're uploading, and your following base knows that you upload on Tuesday, Thursday, Fridays, and Sundays, if they don't get a notification when you're consistent, they know you done a video. Then in return, well, wait a minute, I didn't see a video from the Glam Queen. So then they're going to come into the channel because then they're precisely targeting you for that video. So then you go on to another key point of being consistent, which you will be seeing implemented within the month of April. Is by the month of April or sometime in April, you guys, you'll see that I will actually have an extra upload schedule, which means I'm going to be bringing different things to you on the channel. So therefore, Say, for instance, I'm doing a wedding series, which I am. You would know, say, okay, well, on Tuesdays, Glam Queen does the wedding series. So I know I'm going to see something wedding related. I will too be bringing back the lives. We'll be doing a weekly live chit chat. We'll also be doing a live DIY. We'll be doing that by the week. And again, you will be seeing how we're setting the channel up, what you're going to get on what day. You're going to kind of be precise on the times because my times vary, but I'm trying to make everything shift. So you're going to see some changes in April, which by May come, all those time zones will be narrowed down because they like this right now. So be on the lookout for that. Yeah, but on that, be consistent. Be consistent with your upload. Be consistent with your content. I will tell you, like myself, you know, my name starting off, I'm myself, I'm DIY. Everybody knew up front, just like now, Glam Queen of DIY. If you see the channel name, you know you're going to see some type of DIY. Now, I also, for a while there, done home decor, but for the first about 10 to 11 months, I only done DIYs. In and out, thoroughbred, just DIYs. All right, then I incorporated in decor. And what I learned even with the decor, now you guys listen, once I learned analytics, learned the metrics of my channel, the decor was running very, very, very good numbers for the channel. But when I compared it as a whole, the decor should not have been on the DIY channel, even though the numbers was extremely strong. It actually still slighted the numbers for the DIY. So I made a conscious decision. Now, you guys, in the real world, I was in management. You had to have a lot of problem solving and stuff. So I was able to look at my channel. What I do, I still look at my channel the way I looked at business. How did you run the business? Okay, you know, at the end of the month, you should always be in the blue, never in the red, which means you didn't gave out more than you brought in. So that's just something I apply. But I would tell you, make sure you do learn analytics. And I will tell you up front, it's like Chinese. If you don't know Chinese, it ain't Chinese. And if you do know Chinese, it's going to be like German. It's going to be like a language you don't know. And it takes you a while to adapt to that. But there are certain things you can do to help you along the way until you learn that. So with that, be very, very, very consistent. Now, even from being consistent, the next thing I will tell you is this. Now, let me tell you a little bit more about me before we go into a little bit more information about starting this YouTube channel. Now, to my people that has been following me for a while, or you've been following me for a little substantial amount of time, because I still have a lot of, from the beginning, people that still follow the channel. If you follow me from the very beginning, you'll know that I have AML, acute myeloid leukemia, which is blood cancer. And my slogan for life is, I'm living life just a little different from most, but yet and still, I'm living life. And with that, because I have to undergo treatments and all of that stuff, it required me to actually run my YouTube channel just a little bit different. Early on, I learned probably around month 5 of doing YouTube that in order for me to consistently, and the kids consistently give you content, I could not do it without batch filming. So my batch filming, what I did was I created a batch filming schedule. So what I did was, it was like, okay, I would take 1 week and film, take 1 week and edit. Then I have 1 week that's fully free, and I take that last week to prepare for what's coming for the next month. So, and what I did was in that 1 week, just for instance, when I was doing DIYs, you guys, I would knock out anywhere from, and at the beginning, you guys, I was doing very long DIYs. I was giving, it was blow by blow by blow. I do hear y'all I do read those emails where y'all guys still want that blow by blow back, which is those longer DIYs. I will be bringing you some of those, but I do have a few people that love the chop steps. So I will be giving y'all a happy medium and a balance. But with that, I batch film. So on a typical day when I was batch filming you guys, I set up what I'm going to do the day before. And I go back in my crafting space, and I will line up everything. DIY project 1, project 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it's going to be at least 8 sitting out, because I can do that. If I had to paint, I originally started, I filmed all of the intros for everything up front, because if I had to paint, I film all the intros, then I go out and I paint everything. So once I paint it, once that first DIY piece get dry, doesn't matter. I can continually roll those clips after that, because everything that's painted is already ready. So that's how I film my batch film. And like I say, with me having AML, I needed that. So by the time, and normally even filming like that, you guys, even though I had 1 week for actual filming videos, most of the time I still wouldn't film but 4, maybe 5 days out of that week. Because at first I was doing strictly DIYs, and when I went to home decor, I would take 1 day. Just say you do tablescapes, you guys. I took 1 day to film tablescapes. At first, it's a complete change. So, hey, when you do tablescapes and you're batch filming, you strategically learn how to hold that camera to angle, because you got so much stuff going on in the background, because it's a constant filming. But I will tell you a little hack that will help if you're filming tablescapes. When you film a tablescape, change a few things with that tablescape, so when you film the one tablescape, you can get 2 or sometimes 3 different tablescapes just by changing minor things. Well, what you do is you put those videos on. That first video might go on rotation week 1. The second one might be going rotation week 2, and the third one might be rotation week or rotation week 4. So therefore, that one tablescape gave you 2 to 3 different looks. So there's still 2 to 3 different videos, and it's way less time, because you got your table set up. You're just changing simple things with it. You guys, in this YouTube world, I will tell you, I learned in corporate America, kids, keep it simple, stupid. Don't overcomplicate stuff. That's what they taught us when I sold cars for a while, and that was our slogan. Keep it simple, stupid. You don't have to overcomplicate anything. Hey, keep it in its simplest form so you can get the greatest results. And that's my thing as well for YouTube. So, and that's just how I film. So when I was dealing with episodes, and I'm not even going to call it my sickness or my illness, I'm gonna just say my issue. So when I was dealing with things with my issue, was I can always have content. And that's one thing that you want to always do as a content creator. The key to your name is content creator. I mean, you're creating content. So if you're sporadically giving people content, listen, I tell you, it's like this. Take 3 channels. One channel is giving content every week. One channel is giving content 3 times a week. One channel is giving content once a week. You tell me, out of those 3, every day, 3 times a week, once a week, tell me who's going to grow quicker. You're right. The one that's giving content every day. You don't have to give content every day, but when you look at it as a whole, okay, and this week you gave me 1 video. Well, everybody that follows you says, okay, you give me 1 video a week. All right. Well, you sporadically give me the videos. Well, they don't really know when you're giving them content. So they don't know actually how to actually follow you. Because we have subscribers, but you won't followers. They don't know how to properly follow you. So be mindful of that. That's why be consistent. Now, if you're going to do once a week, be very consistent on that once a week. Be consistent on the content. Be consistent on the time. Down to the T. If it's once a week, be very consistent. But if I was word of advice, if I was telling anybody, if you want to start a YouTube channel and you're trying to grow a brand, you cannot do at the least 2 videos a week, but I would say 3. 1 video a week. Listen, you can get to where you're going, but I promise you, it's going to take 3 times as long. The person that constantly upload content, you'll see, and you may not see it up front, but the channel will start to grow. You know why? You're constantly feeding the computer or the algorithm or the system. You're constantly feeding it the data. So the computer knows where to disperse the data. Now, if you're giving it 1 video, well, see, listen, by the time your data hits in, the computer's pulling data from somewhere else. So on that, just be very consistent. And then from there, I will tell you this. You definitely need to learn data, metadata, tags, meta tags, all of that, because that's where the algorithm places our video. Now, like me, I'm a DIY lady. Well, always go look at the channels you love. Go look at their description box. Now, we'll tell you this. Now, you have to be mindful of that when you got someone that has fully built their brand and they got their following base that's coming no matter what. Then at that point, it doesn't matter what you put in that description box or not. They're coming. But up front, we're not afforded that luxury. Up front, we got to tell the computer, which is the algorithm, we have to tell it all the time exactly what we're doing. This is exactly what I'm giving you. Listen, I'm feeding you fried chicken, macaroni and cheese, mashed potatoes, and gravy, little side of potato salad today. That's what I'm feeding you. So if the algorithm knows that's what I'm feeding you, for everybody to say, hey, I wouldn't mind having some chicken and green beans today, but because they said they wanted chicken, the algorithm will still give them your chicken, macaroni, potato salad. It will still feed them you. And that's how you look at it. So you have to learn that next key point, and I'm going to soon wrap this up. I would advise anyone that's going to build their brand, if you're going to build your brand, please, ma'am, please, sir, invest in a few things. Now, starting off, listen, you guys, 99% of us, when we do start filming videos on our phone. Make sure, you know, if you ain't got no high quality phone, still, that does not matter. Still film those videos if you're going to start, jump in the boat. But get you a decent phone. But until then, you need to make sure you got some lights. Listen, I didn't have ring lights at first, but at first when I realized my videos was slightly dark, hey, I would have 5 lamps positioned all around me, so you couldn't see it in the camera, but it was shooting light everywhere. Then I'll say, okay, then I invested in the ring light. So make sure you definitely need lighting, no matter what it is you're doing. Then the next thing I will tell you, invest in a music software app. I use Epidemic Sounds. I'm going to start. I keep that down in the description, but I don't keep my Epidemic Sound referral link, which I would start down in that description box. Make sure, because here's the thing. Now and it took me about a year, probably about a year and 2 weeks, just barely over a year to get monetized. Because when I hit month 10, I looked at my analytics and I was upset. And I was like, okay, at this rate, it might be 2 years before I get paid. So it forced me to learn something else, and I got on board and I hit it hard. It's like what I learned, I put it in practice on everything. And I was still able to get monetized a little over that year mark. But this is what I realized after the fact, hindsight, you guys. A lot of those videos, well, if you followed me from the beginning, I had one particular sound that was the theme music for my channel, and it resonated extremely well with my following base, extremely well. I still have them want that back, but it is the one thing that after I got monetized, within 2 to 3 months of getting monetized, I received a overload of copyright claims. because at the time, that sound I was using was actually non-copyrighted music. Well, once you get monetized, everything still is not non-copyrighted music. Hint, a tip for you, everything is not a non-copyrighted music, even though it's telling you it's non-copyright. So therefore, if you go back to older videos, that's why you may see me talking, but you hear no sound. Because in order to convert that or either kill out those videos, say, hey, you're going to have to change something. So when you change over the music, it pulls out your original sound, which hence, if you're talking in that video, it's gone. So that's why I would advise investing. I do know Epidemic Sound runs about $15 a month or $140 a year. I know I would tell you, if you are serious about building your brand with YouTube, I would tell you, make that investment up front. So therefore, when you get to monetization, you don't have to worry about going back. And I was getting in excess of 15 to 25 a day, where you're going back changing much, and it still hasn't stopped. It started back, so it'll slow down, and as the channel continue to grow, you'll go back and say, hey, wait a minute, I got hit for a video from a year ago or a year and a half ago. So yes, I would highly recommend you invest in you a music app that you pay for, so you can have the credentials to use that music. And so with that, you guys, those will be my very tips. Make sure you choose a high targeted name that not only just because it's high target, but it is a name that's high targeted, but it actually fits exactly what you're doing. Where your name should tell people precisely what you're doing. Number 2, be consistent on giving content. Number 3, be precise on when you're uploading and how you're uploading. Number 4, once you create that schedule, just always stick to it. No matter what, stick to the schedule. Find other ways to incorporate. And I do want to include this in, I very early on, it's another content creator, Creatively Miss Me with Stephanie. She was doing a video, and she was actually showing and telling how does she do her videos. And she had in her video, she talked about YouTube worksheets. That's for how she create videos. And I just sent her a message, because me and her talking, I asked her, hey, can I get a copy of that? I would tell you guys, that was my game changer. Because it was once I got that told me, say, hey, I should always be batch filming. Because if you got your itinerary, say, okay, in the video, you talk about this, you got all of your key points listed on this paper. It made life so much easier for me. And I always tell her, for that I am truly, truly grateful, because she made my life so much simpler. I too do want to tell you, you guys, in this month of Vita, you will be getting sponsored videos coming. But it's sponsored videos with giveaways. What I am not doing, as from this point on, I will not be including the word giveaway or something, giveaway, in my titles or my descriptions. You'll have to watch the video to get the details for a giveaway. And all giveaways, hey, if it's got 3 to 5 things that you should be doing, and even if you do 4 and don't do one of the steps, you have to complete the full description to actually be entered in a giveaway. But I will not be putting that in, because what I've learned is on the giveaways, you get a lot of traffic from folks coming at you from the angle of, give me money, I need this. It's a whole nother crazy world. So what I'm doing is, I'm not even including it. We're going to have a lot of surprise giveaways as well. So we will not be giving those secrets away either. But we do have a method to how we're going to be doing surprise giveaways. 2 for the month of, in this month of April that's coming up. I do know I'm pulling out sponsored content that I've had for a while. We had so much stuff set up, you guys, pre-COVID, that shifted everything, and now everybody's like, let's roll it. But I will tell you, a lot of my sponsored content will be for giveaways. And I'm give you the heads up. If you watch this video throughout, you'll know that a lot of stuff you see in sponsorships is actually for a giveaway. But just make sure you do jump on board. And once again, if you're going to create your channel, make sure you do leave me that comment. I stepped in the boat. And I'll definitely be looking for your channel. And truly, you guys, I truly thank you for all of your love and your support. I thank you guys. You guys, we have been hitting milestone after milestone. I thank you guys that at the end of last year when my issues started affecting me and I wasn't putting out hardly no content. You guys, you hung in there. Some of you guys still hung in there. And truly, you guys, I do thank you for everything that you do. I thank you for all of truly the love and support, the shares, the emails, the messages. Thank you guys so very much, and I do appreciate it. But do be reminded that you will be seeing us again on Vlog Every Day number 2. We're still coming back. We plan on giving you content for every single day of April. And what I will be doing is, because I do have pre-recorded content, on every pre-recorded video, you will see that up top quickly, pre-recorded. And like I say, we're filming a month and a half already in advance. So you will know that it was pre-recorded. And when we run through that and get through the end, because I'm going to interject some stuff in that I do have set up that we're going to do straight through live. You'll get that, with the exception of the live chit chat with me and the live DIYs. They're going to be strictly live. You'll be seeing that. And I do, again, thank you guys. Make sure you do check out all of our channels. That is the Glam Queen of DIY, the Glam Queen of Decor, the Glam Queen Unboxing, Fit for a Queen. You guys, I am going to be featuring family members. I got family members getting ready to roll them out. Some of them have already started. Make sure you check out our TikTok link, Glam Queen of DIY, Glam Queen of Decor. If you need to find Glam Queen, we are identified by name across the board. So if you're looking for Glam Queen Unboxing, every platform that you go to, if we have a channel there, it's identified by that name. All right, you guys. Now, if you're new, you don't know what I'm getting ready to do. But if you've been rocking with me for a while, you know I can't close out without letting you know to always, always, always be positive so you can remain productive and stay positioned to make your next move your best move. I'll see every one of you in another upcoming video. Bye, everyone. Stay blessed and always stay positive. And you guys, no matter what life throws at you, know this: if God bring it to you, he's capable and more than able to bring you through it. We'll see you in another video. Be blessed, everyone, and stay positioned.